fishing again. So this is a session for chub today. I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit, and it's very windy, so I don't know what the sound quality is going to be like. But basically, this is the section that I did the big chub from last time. I've had two sessions for the perch recently. I haven't put both of them videos up because I was just plagued with jack pike. No perch of any significance, so I just I didn't bother, to be honest. But today we are fishing on an absolutely beautiful piece of cane. It's a Chapman's Hunter. That with an old Mitchell match, geared up a little bit. I've got 8 down to 6, and we're fishing literally cage feeder and faithful cheese paste on the hair. I'm going to do some breadcrumb. I've got breadcrumb, worm, or chopped worm and maggot for the cage feeder, and that's it. Temps just come up a nip, but it'll take 3 or 4 days really for that to have any significance to this water. Other than that, I'm just going to fish this tree line nice and quietly. A little bit of bow in the line, keep me on it, and just literally take the bites as they come. Fingers crossed. Right, so the bait's out just on that tree line at the back there, just tucked over to the right hand side. Pressure on that rod tip. But other than that, just the slightest curl on the rod tip. Don't expect many bites today, to be honest. If it's one bite, one good fish, that'll do me. I'll take that. Because as you've seen before, my prior video, there's some clonking chub in this section. I've been really disappointed on the perch lately, but it is what it is. There's not a lot I can do, just the weather's been shite. We've gone from just ridiculously flooded levels, and now they've subsided, but at the same time that air temp just dropped right down and everything was just frozen solid, so everything slowed up. The only thing that was really active was the jack pike, so every time I tried small lives, I mean one of the sessions I had 8 pike, it was ridiculous, so I got a little bit frustrated. I've left it 2 or 3 times. I thought, no, I'm going to go, but no, I'm not. So I sat at home yesterday and I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to bait fish for chub, get on the cheese paste, do it the old way, sit, keep myself quiet, and fingers crossed. So this isn't actually the same day as the introduction to this video. The introduction to this video was on Sunday, and I've left it in because I just wanted to show the difference in the weather conditions and the water conditions. Let me give you a quick rundown what happened on Sunday. So Sunday I came out with bitter cold wind, as you can tell by the start of the video. Yeah, so I overstayed my welcome in the first swim. By that time the cold had set in on me a little bit, particularly my hands, and obviously I fished vintage tackle, and at the time I was fishing on one of my Mitchells which has an auto bail arm, and I made a huge schoolboy error. I'd sat so long, my hands were so cold, I moved to the second swim, got myself set up, and within 10 minutes of being in the second swim, the rod tip 2 flicks, I hit the second, but as I did, such a bell end, as I did, I caught the bail arm with my big fat chubby fingers, which automatically opened it. I struck, line peeled out. I then realised my error, wound down. As I did, the fish had obviously felt a small prick initially, but the hook wasn't set. I'd wound down and struck, but the connection with the fish wasn't what it would be if it was, straight through and the fish was tapping away. By that time the fish had come into the centre. I'd wound into it, had the fish on for about 10 seconds, maybe slightly less. A couple of good lunges, just about to open up a little bit of clutch, and the hook pulled. And I went home gutted, to put it mildly. Like I say, that day was a tough day. There was a lot of anglers out here. There was some great pike anglers. They were getting nowhere. So I've gone back home. I've had some things to do. Obviously we've had 2 is it 2 storms? I can't even keep up with the storms now, that we have that bloody many. But anyway, we've had 2 really windy sessions in and quite a bit of rainfall. This section doesn't suffer too much with tow, but I shall see how I get on. I might have to come off the cage feeder and go onto a lead just so I can hold. But again, it's nice stinky bait, but it goes to show I should have moved earlier on in that session and just kept bouncing the swims. Instead of putting too much time into 2 swims, I should have stuck with my original plan of wanting to do like 4 and just keep moving. But it is what it is. And like I said, prior to that, I'd had the session where I'd caught a pike. I've just been kicked in the Jacob's crackers a little bit lately. The weather conditions have been against me, but it is what it is. You know, that's fishing, and it's not meant to be easy all the time, is it? If I just run you through the rig quick, nice and easy. Okay. Bread, cage feeder, runner, that's it. Swivel, it's a ringed swivel. Rubber bead, 14 inches, paste, and I roll it in a little bit of breadcrumb as well. Size 6 hook. And that is it. Well, that was a ferocious bite. It's plopped me up in the weed again, but we're into a good fish. There's no doubt about it, we're into a good fish. I'm just going to take my time. Come on, Trev. Come on. Come on. Oh, easy, tiger. Easy, tiger. There's a clonker, that is. Let's move down slightly for it. Come on. Where's he going? Believe it or not, somebody was bloody on the phone to me at the time. Oh yes. Come on. Come on. Christ almighty, that's a nice fish. Come on. Oh yes. Come on. Come on. You going to show yourself for me? Come on. There it is. Come on. Come on. That's a corker. An absolute corker. Yeah. She's not ready yet. Maybe now. Just, if I can just pull her up. Oh, it's a fucking plonking fish. I don't want to bully it. Come on. Oh, it's just flying past the net. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
That's fish.
Oh, come on. Look about that little bit of toe on the water. Man, these chub have got some grunt. Come on, this time, old boy. This time. This time. This time. No. Not yet. Hang the net, uncappy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please. That's huge. That's huge. Mind blown. but the belly on this thing, oh dear Lord, what a scrap. It's like a carp. What a scrap, man, what a scrap. Are you ready to be in awe? Look at that. I mean, I'm not doing that any exaggeration, my elbows are into me. That's probably, what, 14 inches in front of me? Look at that. You Bobby Dazzler, hey? Does it come any better? Big chub, big perch, come on. The Preds, man, the Preds, it's all about the Preds. Oh, look at it, hey? I'm shaking. I'm gonna get her weighed up, photographed, and yeah, I'll bring it back and let you know how much she weighs. Whoa, I'm knackered, right. Got it in the net, weighed it up. Believe it or not, it's only 2 ounces over 6. But still, I'm blown away with that. Absolutely blown away. And there you can see it. Good as gold, who knows? Maybe I can winkle another. What a start, eh? I was not expecting that. I was answering a bloody email back, believe it or not. But hey, it's worth a brew. I've finally calmed down now. What a clonking fish. I'll tell you what, these Somerset levels have got some outstanding chub and perch. Considering they're not rid of crayfish, so there's no invasive species down here for them to fatten up on. You know, they're naturals, unbelievable. The only thing that worries me a little bit is I've seen more and more otters over the last 3 years. But I see the damage they did to the ewes and the Grand Union, but that's, you know, that is what it is. At the moment I can't stop that now. That horse has bolted, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully there's so much water, so far for them to go, that if they're pressured they'll just move off, you know. Time and time again, hopefully. I never really see the otters here at night. Up country I used to see them in the day, but I'm hearing rumours of them getting bolder and bolder, but that is what it is. But anyway, back to the fish. Yeah, amazing, lovely. I haven't taken any photos yet, it's in the net. I've sat back in the same swim. I don't expect anything else again out of this same swim, not now. I disturbed that water way too much. I was playing that fish for ages. But yeah, I just want to sit down, have a cup of tea, calm down a little bit, gather my thoughts, get my SHIT together, and then I'm going to drop down and swim. And then I'm just going to work my way back. So again though, that rod tip was round within 30 minutes, so I shan't be giving it any longer. So I shall just sit here now for another 10 minutes, have my cup of tea, and then move myself down 100 yards. Well, it's the third swim now. I've been strict with myself. So, in this one 20 minutes. But I must have done 30 minutes, 40 minutes in the second swim. Sat back in that original swim, as you know. Just till I had a brew, got myself sorted, then I moved. I had a chat to a couple of people walking the dog. But I've come up again now. There's another drift. I'm sat behind it. They're just all caused by the overhanging goat willow. Standard, isn't it? But yeah, and I'm just going to stick with it. I'm going to do an hour max in each swim. If I put any time in, it's going to be up the top. There's a bridge up here which I know's done fish, but on the other side, I don't really want to drop down there. It's so wet when the light drops. I always slip sliding around, and yeah, I don't quite fancy that. So, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I've got a dozen trees left to cast behind, so I'll keep doing that while I can hold. I won't move. If I start to drift around where the water's pulling just a little bit too much, or the cage isn't holding bottom for whatever reason, then I just move. But yeah, just keep moving. That's the key. As it is with all Preds. Definitely with perch, 100%. Sometimes I get too static and I get annoyed with myself when I'm sitting perching. I get lazy. It's easy done. We'll do it. You're convinced then, because you've donated so much time to the swim, that you're convinced that because you put that much time in, that the swim owes you. truth is, it owes you nothing. Get up, move. But we all think, no, you know, if it gives me back, then it's worth the amount of time that I put in, but it